Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Look at me. I'm
Oh my
a mess.
God.
I'm wearing my face kini.
My face kini.
And look, I did my eyes and my lips. That's why I had glasses on
yeah.
the last one.
I know, right?
Because I didn't want you to see how really bad they look underneath this.
But
look at my lashes.
Look at that. Silky nutmeg ganache. You can learn
Take
a
a lesson,
two,
girl.
Bitch.
And I want you, she said she was doing a 10-minute face. It took me 10 minutes to do the lashes, the eyes, and the lips.
Yeah.
So,
there you go. There you go.
You didn't even fucking shave.
Yeah. So in between the last time that we were on this video and now, I have seen Avengers Endgame 3 times. 3 times. 3 times. And let me tell you,
She a fan.
America's ass. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ah.
All I'm gonna say. Don't
Yeah.
spoil the Endgame.
Don't
That
spoil
does not give you anything. I'm just saying, America's ass.
It really was American.
It really was America's ass.
All right. I'm going to take a sip
I'm
of
gonna
my cocktail.
Yeah. We're gonna deep dive.
We're going to deep dive into the LADP, because you know what a DP means.
Yeah, I don't know.
Really, girl? Double penetration.
I mean, I knew.
Oh, my head fell off. I'm trying to wear a fascinator with this thing, and it just slides around.
You know,
there's nothing to hold on to.
We should just do this regularly, because if none of your other friends are gonna do it,
Right,
I'd rather just be your co-host.
Just hang on, girl. Hang out. We're here.
Yeah. I mean, I also track how gray my hair is every time. Every time I appear on your video.
I'm gonna wear a mask every time because I look amazing.
Yeah. But look, from the last time I was on your podcast to now,
I'm gonna go back and look at it.
I can actually I can also see my jawline because
amazing.
I have stopped stress eating because yeah, you know. I always have my event cycles of stress eating, but since Center Dinner, it is extreme weight loss gay edition leading up to Memorial Weekend.
And now we got to get ready for P-Town.
Yeah.
Looking at myself, my head looks like a giant Easter egg.
Yes,
it really does.
Yeah, but you know what?
It's really an egg shape.
You know what? From the neck up, better than some of the contestants this week.
Amen. At least I'm wearing a face kini. No shade. All shade.
All shade.
All shade.
Let's dive in. Let's go. Let's do it.
So at the cold open, Silky doesn't think she needs to change anything.
God.
Because she has what she brought and she's doing fine with it.
Oh my God, I really love when people are so delusional.
And that's when I say it's time for you to go home. I know you're not going anywhere, but that's when you act like that.
Yeah.
I know, she wants to play now. The dog wants to play catch now. She can't.
Oh, I also have this here. This is probably her toy, right?
It was given to me for my birthday.
So I would like
Peter Myers, and the dog took it.
So I would like to, okay. God, I'm about to go on a tangent again, but I went home for Christmas. It's not going to stay on. Just live your Lee Bowery fantasy without
I'm being
it.
Lee Bowery. My dream is to be Lee Bowery.
I went over Christmas this year to Texas, and my niece, when I got picked up from the airport, my niece, 3 years old, she's wearing sneakers and they have little unicorn horns, and she's like, she loves unicorns, and she's like, you know, when I asked Daddy for Christmas, my brother, and I'm like, what? She goes, a unicorn fairy? And my brother was driving the car, and I went,
what is that?
Good luck with that.
What's a unicorn fairy, and how do I get one?
Right? So I actually went to the Barnes & Noble in Arlington, Texas, by the Parks Mall, and I saw this, and I bought her this, and do you know what else I found? In the games, aisle? A jigsaw puzzle for ages 3 and up.
Appropriate.
Of unicorns and fairies.
Shut up.
You
are a hero.
I bought it. I went to my brother and I was like, look what I found. He's like, oh my God, how much? I'm like, no.
Oh no, that's from me.
No. This is from me. Because
I'm the hero of this story.
Because I'm the gay uncle.
Exactly.
And I'm going to win.
Amen.
I win.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah. My brother will not watch this because he's straight and but I'm just going to say this. I'm always gonna win.
Sorry, brother, you lost.
Sorry, I think you're gonna win because you're like brute straight force, but please.
You may win in that side, but no.
I am much smarter. I am much smarter and shadier, girl.
Amen. Yes, girl.
Unicorn fairy, me. Okay, great. So,
All right.
now that I've distilled
we had our
some
little
family
tangent
trauma.
about the unicorns.
Yeah.
We also I noticed that Shuka talked more in this cold open than she has in the entire series.
It's always a thing. My friends are always
And
like,
my thought was,
Sugar's
oh,
going
she's
home.
going home this week.
Yeah.
That's the end of her.
I know.
They're finally going to let her talk and send her home. Poor thing. But it is the reading challenge.
One of my favorites.
One of my favorites, too. And you want to know what my favorite part of this reading challenge was? Bruno. I love you, Bruno.
Bruno has one of the best smiles ever.
Bruno should have just stood there the whole time because this reading challenge was awful. And at least we had something to look at.
So, I would like to recommend that every queen that is still left, Paris is Burning is being re-released
For Pride.
for Pride this June.
Go see it.
Go see it.
If you have never seen Paris is Burning, you do not deserve to be on Drag Race.
No.
Sorry.
Go see it.
Paris is Burning is Drag Race.
Absolutely.
So this reading challenge was very painful.
Yep.
It might be the worst reading challenge we've ever had. That's hard for me to say, but it might be.
No, I don't. It was bad.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry if you wanted to dive.
We're gonna start with Nina. I expected her to do really well, and she didn't tell a single joke.
She was too nice.
Yeah, and she had to explain her jokes.
Yeah.
That's never good.
Yeah.
Plastique was meh. I couldn't tell you a thing she said. Vanjie, I don't know what she was doing.
No, she
and
didn't.
she even admitted at the end, she's like, well, that went left.
She didn't even know what she was
doing.
Yeah.
Evie, she was fine. Wasn't stellar, but she had a funny joke, I think. Sugar was also fine. Again.
Yeah.
If any of them were memorable, I would remember them.
Yeah.
Brooklyn was the funniest, but her jokes weren't original, but they were at least funny. I mean, we have heard that Precious joke, I think, 3 times now on the reading challenge.
Yeah. Precious
This
is
one was the most apropos because she does look like Precious.
But like, isn't Precious like 10 years old at this point?
Yeah. Yeah. Precious is not new.
No. No.
Akiria was... I expected her to do really well too, and she didn't. And I thought Silky was the worst.
To be honest, never thought I was gonna miss Raja O'Hara until now.
Yeah. She would have killed his reading challenge.
Yeah.
Because she would have just been mean. Well, no, I don't. She wouldn't kill it because she would have just been mean, and that's not a read to me.
Right.
They have to be funny.
Right.
But it would have at least provided some entertainment.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought Silky was the worst rhyming.
But also, Silky took up the most air.
Of course.
And it wasn't about the read, it was about Silky.
Yeah. Yeah. And at the end, Rue says that the library is condemned. I don't know if that means we're never going to get a reading challenge again now.
No, maybe it's a moratorium on...
It could be the end.
On that.
Maybe we're going to revamp the whole series.
I mean...
No Snatch Game, no reading challenge.
Exactly.
And you know what I say? Bring back the puppets.
Yeah. Oh!
We haven't had puppets in a few seasons.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Brooklyn won.
When Brooklyn Heights is the winner
of a reading
challenge,
something went really wrong.
That
something went really wrong.
Yeah.
She got a $2,500 gift card from LA Eyeworks, and that will buy her 1 lens there. Because they are not cheap.
Not cheap.
I have been there, and they are not cheap. And she gets to pair the girls up for the Maxi Challenge. Yep. She was a little strategic with this, I think.
I do like when that's one of the rewards.
I do too. Yeah, I don't like it when you get to be team captain because that seems more like a punishment.
Yeah.
But I do like when you get to pair them up. So she picked Nina for herself. Very smart.
Very smart.
They are going to be trailer park neighbors. She gives Vanjie...
They're going to be trailer park neighbors in a improv cops parody called LADP.
Correct.
Yeah.
It wrote itself.
It just...
It might have happened on Cops. Already.
LADP. What does DP stand for again?
Well, on this one, it stands for Drag Patrol. But it really stands for double penetration. We all know that.
I've never DP'd before.
No, girl, me either.
Also,
it sounds
like,
painful.
It sounds painful, and I don't really like the idea of my
And-
penis also rubbing up against, like...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the pleasure is for the third party that doesn't get to move. Like, one person just has a penis in there that just sits there. And the other one is going at it.
I'm gonna tell you...
And the bottom is losing his
you,
fucking mind.
In order for me to be able to even, like, find myself in that situation, I'm gonna have to be really, really drunk. And I would want to be that one that doesn't have to move.
You need the meth, girl.
The meth?
The meth. The meth will get you there.
Oh, God.
Don't do meth, everyone.
Please do
that
not.
Was a joke.
That was
a
not.
joke. It's not true. Don't anyone listen to that.
Hold on.
That will be edited
Can
out.
I do a Vanjie? You're gonna edit that out, right?
We're gonna edit that out.
Oh,
I'm
God.
really gonna edit that out because I'm not gonna get in trouble.
Shit. Sorry. This is why we shouldn't drink while we're doing
Exactly. I should never do this.
this. Is it
Anyway,
gonna be easy for you to edit it out?
Vanjie and Plastique, I think this was a little shady to put these two together. And they're gonna do a literal cat fight. And when Ru said that, I was like, are they really gonna be cats?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And guess what? They were.
They were. What did you think that about about Brooklyn not picking his top? Because I firmly believe that Vanjie is the top.
Oh, me too. And people are saying that she's not because of the height difference. That don't matter.
Oh, look, I have fucked guys who like are hell, like literally I have to climb on them, and it's like a chihuahua fucking a great.
Yeah, I knew a couple that.
Oh,
the guy was literally like
Yeah.
400 pounds and like 6'5", and his husband was 5'6", and he was the top.
yeah. I mean, listen.
It doesn't matter the size.
Listen.
I believe Brooklyn is the bottom as
yeah,
well.
I totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way she stretches, that's a bottom. She'd probably a lot of fun in bed.
I don't know.
I know, she's kind of boring.
Brooklyn strikes me as someone who would just lay there.
Yeah, she was a little shady when I met her, though. It was
Really?
really funny. She was shady towards Fifi, not me.
Towards Fifi?
Yeah, Fifi O'Hara.
Who wouldn't be? Okay.
Yeah, so Vanjie and Plastique, that's shady to put them together.
Yeah.
Akira and Evie together, and they're going to be twerking girls on the street.
Oh.
Great. I mean, that was perfectly assigned for Akira. It was given to her.
Yeah.
And Silky and Suga are going to be back alley butt pad sales.
Oh, I feel bad for Sugar.
I do too. You know what I really... If she wanted to be really shady, she would have put Silky and Evie together.
Yeah.
And the two of them would have killed each other.
You know what? That is a producer
Yeah.
falling asleep on the job.
Yeah. Where's our show?
Come on. You all know this.
Or I would have put Silky and Vanjie together. And they would have just screamed at each other.
Right.
Because they both want to be the loudest.
Yeah.
That would have been shady.
Yeah.
But we did what we did. So that's what it is.
It is what it is.
Her strategy was to match up bigger personalities with lesser personalities, and Akira took offense to that.
Because
she is the lesser personality of her group.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's saying Akira don't have a personality, and I mean,
she's no wrong.
she might be right. We're not going to talk about these walk-arounds because nothing really happens.
Yeah.
It was interesting that in Brooke and Nina's, they both wanted to be the nudist.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of sad that Nina relented.
Yeah. Yeah, I am too. Because you do...
Nina got the shaft in this challenge.
No, but you do find yourself like...
You should
You do
step out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, you have to, and I understand that Brooklyn was trying to step out of her comfort zone. But at the same time, at this point when you're 8 people in, Nina should have like stuck to her guns.
Yeah, like, nope, this is mine.
Yeah.
She's clearly the stronger of the pairing
Yeah.
in this challenge. And she should have been like, nope, that role is mine. You're going to be the prude neighbor.
Right, but
and
also...
we'll still make out.
Yeah, but also, like... Brooklyn, you can still make something out of this part.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
like letting you be the free spirit is an easy thing.
Yeah.
Like, because you think all you have to do is just go wild.
Right. You're just gonna be yourself, essentially.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was really weird. And then Nina
When she
got
was
in her feelings about it.
Oh, but when Nina was like, I don't want to, like, I love Brooke, but, like, part of me is like, was she intentional about
was
this?
this intentional?
Yeah. Like,
And
that was real.
And it wasn't, and it felt like it kind of was because she just kept laughing about it when Nina tried to talk to her about it. And I was like, don't make jokes. She's talking to you seriously. You're friends.
Yeah.
You were friends before this fucking thing.
Yeah.
And they're still friends, so I don't want anyone to think that changed anything.
Yeah.
But that's that. Let's go right into the challenge. And we have Silky and Sugar first.
Mm-hmm.
Silky took over the scene like we all knew she would.
But here's the thing. Again, we talked about this last time, but I'm fully unsubscribed from Silky. Said that again last time, but I cannot take away from her the fact that, like, when she needs to be on, she needs to be on.
Yeah.
She is on, and people keep fucking saying, that she's a star, and they're not wrong. They are not wrong.
She has the quality.
However I feel about it, when she needs to be on, she is on.
Yeah. Agreed.
And she trusts those kind of instincts. Is it a little too much? Absolutely. Does she make room for anyone? Is she like a generous performer? She is
now
not.
that is my issue. Improv is a give and take.
Yeah.
And she was taking and taking and taking and giving nothing.
She is a selfish lover when it comes to improv.
Yes, and probably in bed as well.
I don't know how often she gets in bed with someone.
Was the chicken?
The chicken. I think the chicken was inspired. It is a level of absurdity.
Yeah, I was so lost.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Chicken?
Yeah.
The iron was genius.
Iron was
genius.
Yeah. Yeah. But I also like I will say this right now. Fortune Feimster. Great. Fortune Feimster.
She's a genius comic.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Cheyenne Jackson is pretty.
And he got to show his legs. They're lovely legs.
And he is aging really well.
Oh, yeah.
And
the gray in his little
yeah. And
agreed.
I remember,
and I don't like him. So you're all aware.
I remember back in his All Shook Up days when he was even beefier, and now he's just much more leaner.
Yeah.
Still hot.
Because he's not a drunk anymore.
Yeah.
He's sober.
That's it. That's really all I have to say about Cheyenne Jackson.
Cheyenne Jackson is a dick.
Yeah.
He is. He might not be anymore. When I met him, he did an event for a company I worked at. I literally went up and complimented him, and he was an asshole to me.
I had one event where he, it's, if you can Google it, I mean, you can absolutely Google it, like, if you know who I'm at and
Please do.
And where I've worked, like,
where you worked,
you
yes.
know, and he was very much like, he was cool with me, like he wasn't like, but there was this sense of like, I'm grander.
Yeah, I got, why are you talking to me?
Exactly. And the other
fuck you.
Yeah.
And everything you stand for.
And the other two people who he was doing this event with, one of them was Bobby Cannavale.
Mm-hmm.
And Bobby Cannavale was so fucking cool.
You know who else was a dick to me? Mary Testa. She's a bitch.
There.
And I stand by that still.
We can talk. I mean, we can make an entire video
That's not about Drag Race.
That's not about Drag Race, but all about the actors and actresses and celebrities that...
And I like actors. I do.
No. Yeah,
99% of them are lovely.
Let me tell you, one of the coolest people is Julie fucking White.
Oh,
Julie White is amazing.
Amazing.
Again, if you Google and if you see me and you know like my stuff, like you know that I've worked with a lot of celebrities and time to work here.
Me too.
And the one show that I worked on, which was so fucking cool, and everyone was so fucking great, The Understudy, off Broadway, RuPaul's Theater, Roundabout Theater Company, Julie White, Mark Paul Gosselaar, and Justin Kirk, 3 of the most fucking amazing people ever, and also such a great show to work on because they all liked each other.
Yeah, that makes a huge difference.
They all liked each other. They all hung out with each other. They hung out with the backstage crew, the front of house staff. Like for those like 2.5 months that we all worked together, like. And we also worked. Just anyway. So that's.
We're gonna do another episode.
We should do another one. We should do another one. But that's all to say that Cheyenne Jackson is pretty, but
he's
like,
lovely. And I bet he's nicer now that he's a parent. I bet his life has changed.
I would like to think so.
1,000%.
I would like to think so. I think he would. Yes, maybe.
I think it has.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna guarantee that, but I think it has.
Yeah, he's still not a great actor. No. He's still not a good actor.
He has a great voice.
He's pretty.
He's very pretty.
Yeah.
But he's not a good actor.
No. American Horror Story Apocalypse? No.
He was stunning in that.
It's beautiful.
Great.
Great actor? No.
You're going to see him in American Horror Story, the next one.
Yeah. Also, my least favorite celebrity of all time, Sarah Paulson.
I heard this story.
Oh.
I didn't hear it from you, but I'm going to hear it from you, but I heard it from David.
Oh, that
Because I talked about my story with Cheyenne Jackson to him, and he's like, "Oh, you need to talk to Roger about Sarah Paulson." I was like, "Oh, I do." Thanks, David. Anyway, let's move on to Brooklyn and Nina.
Yeah.
I thought they were both good.
Yeah.
As little as Nina got.
No, but
she was good.
But Nina's a smart performer.
Yeah.
She did not know her. She didn't get her cue.
She didn't get her cue.
She didn't hear her cue, and she was like, "I am not gonna fucking wait over here.
Fuck this. I'm going out."
Yeah.
And she did.
A lesser queen would have waited.
Would have just stood there.
Would have waited.
And never come out. Yeah. Literally never come out.
Would have waited.
Yeah.
And no, she took hold of that scene when she needed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have to say about it. I mean, it was enjoyable. It was a cops video.
Yeah, totally.
Vanjie and Plesty.
Well, I don't even know.
As cats.
I mean, do you know?
This is what I wrote. What a mess from the start. They're fighting over milk.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I wrote, Milk the Queen should have showed up.
Seriously.
Just put her in it. They're fighting over milk. Put the real milk in there.
When Cheyenne Jackson is the best actor in the scene, you know something's fucking wrong.
A problem.
Yeah.
I did write Cheyenne got to dance. She made up a little dance.
Look, I'm not... okay, so I watched this episode last night.
Okay.
And during this scene, my guy friends that I watched this with, literally during this particular scene, we were just talking about, have you seen Cheyenne Jackson's porn video? And by porn video... I
didn't know he had one.
Oh, no, yeah. Cheyenne Jackson, years ago... Yes. He
had an online sexting.
He with his current husband.
Right.
And apparently that video got leaked.
Oh.
So I don't know who,
I didn't see it, but yeah.
Oh yeah, like the penis is really weird, but the cum is a good consistency.
Okay.
And he ends it with, "Clearly I'll miss my boyfriend." And I'm like, okay. Well,
gross.
Yeah. But that's what we were talking about during this particular section of Drag Race. Yeah.
The only other thing I wrote was Plastic drank milk off the ground, and it really kind of made me sick.
Oh, but she did the combination.
She did the dance and added her splits.
Yeah.
So good for you.
Yeah.
She
did a cooter smash.
A cooter smash.
A cooter smash.
Can I say that on here?
Can I say that on here?
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
Kyria and Evie.
I cannot. I cannot. And I mean that in a good way.
The whole concept of this is ridiculous.
Oh, but.
But it's so funny.
But
it was a story.
The
story they came up with
was crazy. But also, the commitment on Akira's level...
She never stopped fucking twerking.
It is exactly. The commitment on Akira's level is what kept it going.
Yeah. Evie was non-existent for most of it.
No.
Let's be honest.
No.
And
when they're going to take her in, and then she starts running.
She smacks them with the bag. Smacks Fortune with the bag.
Yes.
And then it keeps running.
It keeps running. I literally was like, wait. I have seen this episode of Cops.
Exactly. Yeah. We all know this woman. We didn't talk about the walkarounds, but I'm going to say something now about it. Mm-hmm. Because Ru told Plastique not
to
do the accent.
You mean her real accent?
The way she really talks.
The way she really talks? Like, this is not her real voice.
And I think that's fine. You can say what you want. She's done it twice.
Yeah.
We don't need to hear it again. We know she can do it.
Yeah.
But then when literally the next pair she went to was Akira and Evie, and she kind of told Evie to play the role as one of those YouTube people, African-American YouTube people of a lower socioeconomical
I missed that.
range.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah. She started quoting them.
Mm.
And I was like, oh, that's not good.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Ru is also not...
No, Ru is not. Ru has her own problems.
Ru has
Let's
her
be
own
honest.
Problems. Yeah.
And we find out later that Michelle also has some problems.
Yeah.
Michelle has a lot of problems. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
But that's that. So this was great. Her Akira was fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. She played it the way she needed to.
No, I go back to the episode that Akira was one of the last people picked, and I think Brooklyn was like, I'm not surprised. I haven't seen her in this competition.
Right.
I haven't seen her in this competition.
She showed up.
And she showed up. And here's the thing, like, people come in guns blazing, and sometimes there are people
and they fade out.
Yeah, and there are sometimes that people are just kind of waiting for their time.
It's a slow
burn.
It's a race.
Yeah.
It's a marathon.
Yeah. I mean, it's a Survivor.
Yeah.
Like, this thing happens on Survivor all the time.
Yeah.
Like, you have certain personalities that just take from the beginning, and at least 25% of them get all the way to the end.
Yeah.
Because by a couple of episodes, by the time you get to mid-season, those people are gone.
Right.
And then
the focus is on you.
Yeah.
She's playing the game.
She's playing a smart game. I would like to think that she is playing a smart game.
Yeah.
Because she hasn't been in the bottom. And by that I mean she hasn't lip synced. I'm sorry.
But only in the group of 6.
In the group of 6. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the only time. No, she did lip sync. She sent Raja home.
Okay.
That's it.
Yep.
She sent Raja home.
But it lit a fire then.
But yeah, she was like, I'm never going to be in the bottom again.
Yeah.
Is basically what she said.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably true.
Yeah, we'll see.
Until she gets sent home in the finale.
I'm hopeful, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that she gets to the finale.
I think she will. We'll talk about our choices for finale at the end.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, Silky decided she's not doing any makeup because she has to wear a face bikini.
Yeah.
Look.
She's a star.
Look what I did.
I know, right?
Look what I did.
Yeah.
I'm doing this for a fucking video.
Yeah.
Not on Drag Race. I don't get it. She's just doing a lip because that's all we're going to see, and she's not going to have to lip sync.
She's being cocky.
And just for saying that, I would have made her lip sync.
Yeah.
Make it a 3-way lip sync. She didn't have to go home, but just put her down there.
Yeah. She wants to lip sync anyway.
Yeah, she's ready to lip sync. She's ready to show. I think she's not anymore now that she saw what Evie did. She's like, oh, I better shut my mouth because they're going to make me lip sync. Yeah. And it's not going to be anything.
It's not, no.
Our runway is...
Face Bikini Fantasy.
I didn't know what a face bikini was, I'm going to be honest. When she said that, I was like, what?
Yeah.
And then they said it was a throwback to Ru's look when she wore it.
Yeah, because she had pink eye.
Yeah, she also had glasses on, so she didn't have any makeup on either.
Yeah, because she had pink eye.
I don't have a picture of her dress. Do you remember what it looked like?
It looked like
It
a
was like
really
seafoam
bad
green.
pageant
It
dress.
did.
I mean,
I loved the color of it.
I mean,
I
it
will
was
say that.
fine. It was like, but
And
it
we
was
went back to typical hair with the big flower.
Uh,
It's fine.
yeah.
I'm gonna shout out Michelle because I think this is the best she's ever looked on the runway.
Yeah,
She needs to wear that hair every week and not a fucking wig.
Yeah.
Cheyenne, Fortune are joined by Miss Natasha Leone.
So can we just point out that
I don't know why she wasn't part of these scenes.
this is the second episode this season that someone else in this episode, Cheyenne, not the last episode, but the episode where Adam Rippon was on.
Uh-huh.
Adam Rippon was in the Carson Ross seat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, this time they didn't have Ross or Carson.
Right. And
Carson
so,
hasn't been on this whole season, has he?
I don't
Maybe
know.
episode 1?
Maybe, I don't know, that's probably, and that may be why that
But yeah.
that Cheyenne and Adam Rippon had been in that, because that could be possible. But yeah, like there is, it gives me this kind of like, oh my god, are they auditioning people for like?
Do not put Adam Rippon on this show.
I do not like Adam Rippon. I would rather Gus Kentworthy because he's pretty to look at, and
Yeah,
I
he's
actually
better
like.
to look at.
I actually like
Adam
Gus.
Rippon was terrible.
Ugh.
And they put him in every fucking scene they could.
I just
For no reason.
I have a thing with Adam Rippon. Like I just
Not a fan.
it's just he's it's very Pete. It's very Mayor Pete. It's like he's the new gay white boy of the week.
Boo. Yeah, he can go away.
Like Adam Rippon. I just remember, and it's the same thing. I just remember people at work being like, yeah, but like how refreshing to see like a gay man be like, and I'm like, no. And it's not that it's not refreshing, but it's like you guys are only doing this because he's like cute and white and
He's got a
gay.
big butt.
Yeah.
That's the best part about him.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry, I started getting political.
That's okay. Let's get on to this runway.
Yes.
Our runway is Face Kitty, which you can obviously see on my head. First, we're going to talk about, we're not doing them in the order of the runway.
All right.
We're doing the order that the pictures they are on my iPad.
Great.
And this is Akira C. Davenport. I didn't love it.
I'm clapping because I think it is
It's interesting.
I think it is interesting.
It's interesting.
And I think it was a risk. Did it look great? Not great.
It's the color is the problem with it.
Not great. But the concept.
The concept is great.
The concept was face kini, and the
Yes.
majority of these contestants put the face kini on, and then we're like, I'm gonna do this for the body.
Yeah.
And she took it to an entire level.
She did. She
where
did
it was
completely different.
It was the full thing.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
She's super padded, which she always is. And
Uh-huh.
her ass is not padded. It is injected.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't love it.
And the thing is,
It's
like
fine. It's fine for me.
It's also- it's
I'm
not-
not gonna boot it because it's good.
It's not glam.
No,
It's
not at all.
No, it's not glam by any stretch of the imagination.
It's not this by any means.
But also, but like,
but she could get a 2.
but also like we sometimes really, no, not sometimes. We are now conditioned that the runway has to be glam all the
It
time.
does not.
It does not.
No.
Especially when something like this comes down the runway, and it is a very, however you may feel, like aesthetically, it is a fully realized.
And I
look.
actually, the problem I have with it is the detail on the face. There's too much. That's my only issue with it. Really.
Yeah, sure.
I love it everywhere else. It just feels too much.
I will give you that.
It
but
just
like
feels too much. But it's good.
It is a fully realized look. She took face bikini and took it down the entire body.
Her pants are
Well, we can
I
get.
didn't say that so you could hear it.
We can get down to lumpy pants for a little later with one of the contestants.
Girl.
So.
Let's move on to Brooklyn Heights as the, what do you call that? What they call it?
Steampunk?
Steampunk zebra.
Yeah. I you know what?
Don't add steampunk to everything.
Yeah, do not add. But I'm going to tell you the first thing that I thought of when Brooklyn Heights came down, and I went, white person with money.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. And I don't think, like, Michelle Visage has been on interviews, and she has been like, oh, no, like, you can come down, you don't need to have a lot of money.
You don't have to have a lot of money.
To make an impression.
That's
and
a
it's
lie.
right, that's true, you don't. But Brooklyn Heights, I kid you not, every single week comes down, even if it's a band.
Even if it's banned. It was expensive.
And I literally like looked at that and like it's great, but like
it's really good.
It's really good, but like Brooklyn, it's like a white white gay with money.
Yeah.
And I don't want to like.
It's a 2, but it's
I don't want
to.
I don't want to take away from it because it really is a stunning piece, and quite honestly,
whoever made this,
the next time that a revival of Equus is on Broadway, this is what I want the horses to look like.
Yeah.
But I saw it and I thought income inequality.
Amen. It's still a 2.
Toot, but yeah.
Nina West.
One of my favorite
stunning
things that has come down the runway
in a long time.
And I don't mean to jump ahead, but it made me angry that she was counted as safe. Because
too.
I wanted them
to
talk about this look.
Yeah, it is. This look is everything.
Yeah.
There are 2 looks that are exceptional on the runway, and this is one of them.
I will, for me, it will go down as one of my favorite looks.
It's so good.
So
everything about down to those fucking polka dot shoes, the graphicness of her suit.
Yes.
Yes, bitch. It's so good. Oh, plastique tiara. She forgot the assignment.
I mean, it looks like
she's Catwoman.
It looks like a rejected costume from like X-Men, the movies.
No, she's fucking Catwoman.
Yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman face.
Well.
The mask, I mean.
Yeah.
It's not a face bikini at all.
No, it completely misses the mark.
This is the 3rd time she has worn this corset, this exact corset on the runway.
Yeah.
She did it for the Zodiac. And she did it as Maleficent for the Halloween.
Yeah. This is the fact that
it's the black latex corset.
Do they not see what gets made for them and be like, well, no, it's all the same.
Yeah. Girl.
Yeah.
This is why you went home.
Yeah.
This is my 2nd favorite one.
Yeah.
Miss Sugarcane killed me with this look. Because you do not expect a face bikini to look like this.
Oh my god.
You expect it to look like this.
Yeah.
Not like this.
Yeah.
This, My Fair Lady wallpaper dress.
I literally...
Hat, mask.
I wanted her...
So
I wanted her to come out of me like, wouldn't it be lovely, bitch?
Exactly. That's what she should have said. Girl. Wouldn't it be lovely, girl?
Wouldn't it be lovely, girl?
It is so good. I don't know who made this fucking thing, but bravo. I want to wear this.
Again, also... Head to toe.
Yeah.
Head to toe.
Yeah.
And
the polka dot gloves make it even more special.
Had Suga's performance in the main challenge been stronger, I think it would have been a contender for the top. Yeah.
LMG, yeah.
Girl, so good. On the other spectrum, we have Miss Silky Nutmeg Ganache.
It would have probably helped her if she would have, I don't know, put some paint on her face.
It would have helped her if she came out naked. This outfit is so ugly.
I don't want to rain on her parade.
I'm raining.
But I do.
It is pouring on her parade.
But I do. She came out, and I went,
First of all, let's look at her face.
Yeah. Is she a cockroach?
Yeah.
Is she a cockroach? Because, like, is she spraying herself to kill herself?
To kill the bugs.
Oh, to kill the
Kill
bugs.
the
Sorry,
bug.
I didn't want to make it a suicide thing.
Please kill the bug.
But literally, as like, say, honey, are you really writing your own bad critique right now? Because, like... And then when she was like, oh, no. Like, when she was like,
fly.
are you a roach? She's like, I'm a fly. And she's like, flies have wings. And I literally was just like, bitch just got red.
Yeah. First of all, this fabric.
Oh. And I loved...
She called it leather.
Oh, God.
In no world is that leather.
Delusional.
Oh.
Delusional.
And it don't fit her.
No.
I mean, I know she a big girl. I'm a big girl. I'm not quite as big as Silky. Let's be honest.
No, your titties don't hang down. Oh my God, that was so horrible. I'm sorry.
I wear a support garment for my titties. I mean, my titties are sizable. I get it. They're there. They're even bigger when I wear my actual titties. They might still not be as big as Silky's. But put a bra on.
Girl. It's just no. No. No.
You get the worst toot of the week.
Absolutely.
I would even take Plastique over this.
Yeah.
Miss Vanjie.
That's a blood clot.
It's something.
I appreciate that she did not wear.
I like that it wasn't balls, the latex balls. She did a braid. That's different. It's very mucha lucha, like Aquaria.
Also, I will give her credit. Head to toe face keening, basically.
Yeah. Her little cincher corset actually matches the fabric, so someone made this for her. She spent money on this.
Yeah, it's just...
The pants are ill-fitting. I mean, Michelle called it. They needed to be like skin tight.
Yeah.
She's wearing a black pump. I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
I just love that Vanjie's gotten this far. She's just... Vanjie's probably going to make
They are pushing that bitch through as much as they can.
Yeah, but like her other like...
Because honestly, she should have been the bottom last week. I'm glad she wasn't because we got the lip sync for the century. Yeah. But she should have been in the bottom too.
Yeah, well.
I'm not even going to tutor boot it.
Nope.
Evie Oddly.
I don't even know.
It's hard to say feelings about this.
It's hard to say feelings about this.
My friend love Evie Oddly.
My friend Jay last night, when we were watching it, he was like, I love this. And I literally was like...
intrigued by it.
I literally was like, oh my God, like, if I put a black light, I think I would like this. But, like, also, love the fact that, like, the lips are like this.
Did you hear her talk about these lips?
Uh-huh.
They are a sex toy so that you don't give any teeth when you give a blowjob.
Oh.
And that made me love them.
Yeah.
And she put rhinestones on them. I would toot this because I think it's interesting.
It's very much Creature of the Lube Lagoon.
Exactly. She crawled out of someone's butthole.
Yeah. And you know the butthole.
And you get a toot for that.
Yeah, you know that. You know it. Like, you can still feel it on your dick on the next day.
This wig is terrible, but who cares?
No,
this is so crazy.
It was crazy.
It's so crazy.
It fits her name.
Yeah, she stuck with what she knows, and it worked for her.
Yeah.
Let's go back to this, because we're going to get back to that in a minute. So those are all the looks.
Well, all right.
Where am I going? I'm here. Back to my notes. Sorry, everyone. Silky, Brooklyn, and Akaria are our tops this week. I disagree with Silky being there.
No.
This is where I say the runway holds nothing for this challenge. Because Silky's runway should have put her safe at best.
Yeah.
She was great in the challenge. She was terrible on the runway. And
but
Suga was
honestly the reason
not great in the challenge and phenomenal on the runway. And
the reason Silky was put up there is so that way they can clock her on the face.
Right. They wanted to talk. They wanted to give her a critique.
They wanted to give her about that. Yeah.
They also did. What's her name? Fortune said you talked over Suga.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. I was like...
Well, but again, like, no one...
She did.
Like, Silky is not going to learn about being...
No, and she doesn't care.
A generous performer.
If she's not the focus, then she doesn't want to be there.
Yeah.
Anyway, Silky Brooklyn and Carrie are tops. Vanjie, Plastique, and Sugar are the bottoms.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know that I would put Sugar in the bottom, but they needed to put someone there.
But that runway will help her not.
Exactly. That's the reason she did not lip sync.
Yeah.
Akira wins. She gets 2 tickets to Zumanity in Las Vegas.
Which I want to see.
Me too. It's super sexy.
I mean, you know.
She also gets a flight and deluxe accommodation.
Which is literally in Vegas, like, a king bed.
Yeah, you get a king bed.
You get a king bed. And that's it.
Maybe a
There's
view.
no-
maybe a view of the strip, but probably
Maybe.
not.
You get, like, parking lot view.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And Silky, Brooklyn, and Sugar are told they're all safe, which leaves Vanjie and Plastique to lip sync to Fantasia Barrino's Hood Boy, or I like to call Hood Rat.
Yeah.
This song is awful.
It's awful. After last week, I didn't know.
Why would you even pick this song?
No, also producers, come on.
It was clearly set for Vanjie, because she is a Hood Rat
Yeah.
boy. I mean, either or fit.
It just, no.
Plastique took off her headpiece. Vanjie took off her cincher and threw it to the side. Vanjie danced around and twirled her braid a lot. Plastique did a jump split. Vanjie twirled her braid some more. And then did a death drop.
Yeah.
And that made her safe.
Yeah. Can we just talk about last week's lip sync?
We
because
sure can.
That really was.
You can't compare the
I
two.
just can't compare.
I would have sent them both home from this lip sync.
Yeah.
It was so boring. It was a terrible song, so I forgive that.
Yeah.
But neither of them did great. Neither were bad, but neither were great.
But also, like, I love Vanjie. I like Plastique. Like, I really do. But,
I do
like,
too. I thought Plastique was going to be top 4.
Neither of them are great drag queens.
No.
And that is.
And I don't think Vanjie will ever get there. I think this is the best Vanjie's going to be.
Well, but also, like, this is my inherent problem now with Drag Race. Is that, like, this is. You're never going to get the quality that you got the earlier seasons.
Correct.
Because
we're running out of talent.
No, it's not even we're running.
Well, no, because the talent, they're not there to be talented.
Yeah, the talent is it is different now.
It is. Drag has changed.
Drag has changed
tremendously,
and
there are amazing drag queens out there. Go see them.
Yeah, and honestly, like, I
I'll
love
tell
the
you
fact
who's going to be on season 12 of
Yeah.
New York after this because I don't want to spoil anything.
I love the fact that Drag Race has brought to light to the country a subset of our community,
right?
But
and it's based in queerness, which is amazing.
But it is like at the same time it is also diluted.
Yes.
What it means to be a true drag performer.
Right. Drag queens are vulgar.
Yeah, like,
and you can't be vulgar on VH1.
No, and it wasn't until Drag Race that I was like, oh, apparently drag queens also have to be glamazons.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what RuPaul is.
Yeah.
And so that is the model that they're going for. They want to be the next RuPaul. None of them will ever be the next RuPaul.
No. No. And you know what? If something were to happen to RuPaul tomorrow and they needed to pick a queen to continue on, in that...
It would not be a glamazon.
It would not be a glamazon.
RuPaul was not always a glamazon. Have you seen pictures of RuPaul in 1985?
I know, she used to do punk drag, but
she
didn't become famous until she became a glamazon.
Yeah.
Correct. That was Christian yelling from the background.
Christian had an opinion that needed to be raised.
Yes.
But like I think of who could replace RuPaul in that chair. And I think of a Shangela.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, for me, I would love to see what like Bianca would do.
Bianca would be amazing.
Yeah. Bianca, so I firmly believe it, and I don't know if I've ever said this on this podcast before, and it's on this video cast, but like I feel like I probably may have. But if Joan Rivers had not died, the synergy that Bianca Del Rio and Joan Rivers had, like, near the end there.
Yeah.
Like, I really do believe that Fashion Police would still have continued for a bit, and that Bianca Del Rio would have
swooped right in.
Would have swooped right in.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it failed because they didn't take her on.
Yeah, yeah. And I really do think that Bianca Del Rio has a certain star quality that transcends everyone else.
Yes.
Even the Shangelas and the
Of
Alyssa
course.
Edwards.
Yeah, Bianca is her own entity.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And the Trixies and
as Roy, lovely. Bianca is a character. Roy is a person.
Yeah.
And they are separate, and I appreciate them both.
Yeah.
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 Know that.
Cool.
Next week we're gonna have a magic show.
Yeah.
Know what that means?
I don't know.
These queens can't do magic.
No. No.
So it will be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
All up in the air.
I think it could be a train wreck, which could be amazing.
I love a good train wreck. Actually, if it's a good train wreck.
Exactly.
That Mariah train wreck was a really bad
That
train
was a bad
wreck.
train wreck.
Yeah.
This is what I want to share about next week's episode, because when I watched the preview and I saw this, I have to move it so the light doesn't shine on it. There we go.
Okay.
This wig, girl, I am living for this wig.
And the outfit.
And well, yeah, I can't wait to see the whole outfit. I don't know who gave her this wig, but I love it.
Is it still Delta?
I'm assuming Delta's still doing them. Yeah, I haven't heard that she got fired yet.
Okay.
Untucked. Nina and Evie were back there by themselves.
I didn't watch it.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I'm just going to talk a little bit about it because I
you do this.
appreciated Nina in this. Nina painted her whole face because she thought she was going to lip sync. And she had a moment where she had like a little bit of not a crying breakdown, but a moment where she was feeling emotional because she doesn't think people take her drag seriously. And they don't. And it makes me angry.
It is. It's
because I've talked to my friends about it and they're like,
it's a generational thing.
Her drag is not great. And I was like, no, her drag she has a point of view and is meaningful.
It's a generational thing.
And I don't get why they don't like her.
Yeah.
But she's afraid that people just think she's a dude in a dress.
Oh.
And she's not.
No.
Natasha Lyonne came back, blah, blah, blah. Silky finally had a moment where she questioned if what she's doing is enough. Is this Silky's breakthrough? But you know what? Since Silky's feeling down, we're going to give her a video.
Video.
She got a video from her brother, her mother, and her grandmother. But she did not cry this week. And she mentioned it. She's like, I cried last week with yours, but not with mine. I was like, that says a lot about you.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I want to talk about is when Plastique was packing up. She packed up a bunch of gowns that she didn't wear. I was like, girl, why didn't we see any of these?
God.
Girl, you gotta learn how to play the game.
Yeah.
That's
a thing.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Did I say that Plastique got sent home?
Bye, Plastique.
She did. Sorry.
Bye.
I thought she was gonna be top 4. I was wrong.
I was wrong.
I learned that along the way. I was like, oh, she's not gonna make it.
It happened.
She will be back for an All Stars. I guarantee it.
Yeah. I can't wait
and
for All Stars 5. Pretty girls with no personalities.
No, she's not gonna be on 5. Scarlet Envy will be on 5.
Oh.
Because I have a theory about that.
Pretty girls with no personalities?
No, because there wasn't supposed to be a double save this season.
Really?
They were supposed to bring back a queen.
Oh.
And I think it was supposed to be Scarlet Envy, but then they did the double save because of that lip sync. And didn't have an episode to bring someone back.
Alright, well.
And so they said, fine, come to All Stars 5. And I heard she's already signed on for it.
Okay, well.
So we'll see her again.
Yeah.
I would have liked to seen her on Snatch Game because I think she would have done really well.
Absolutely, that's a Scarlet Envy, like.
That's her thing.
Yeah.
So who is your top 4?
Top 4
right now. I'm going to the finale taping, everyone.
Okay.
I talked to that last week. I bought my ticket. I got my flight and hotel. I will be there.
Yeah.
So I will know who top 4 is before everyone else.
So I guess the one queen that I know will probably end up being there, because she's basically the front runner, is Brooklyn Heights.
Correct.
So Brooklyn Heights. I would, because it would make Silky mad, Evie Oddly.
Correct. I agree. Not correct. I agree. I don't know who's the top 4.
Right.
I agree. Those two, I think those two are going to be the ones fighting for the crown.
Yeah. I would love to see Nina West there.
Me too, but
and so okay, so can I take that back?
You can. You can have her there.
Okay,
I don't think she's going to be there.
She's not. And
but I would like her to be.
I would like her to be there. I think that Silky will be there.
Me too. I've resigned myself to believe that she's going to be there.
But if Nina's not there, I think that Akira is on a trajectory that could get her to top 4.
I agree. Vanjie's not going to be there. Suga's not going to be there.
Yeah.
That last spot is either Nina's or Akira's, and I think Akira's going to get it.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Nina is going to get Miss Congeniality because of it.
Yeah.
And deservedly so.
Absolutely.
Usually, my favorite queens get Miss Congeniality. I think there's only been one season where it hasn't happened that way, and that's when they gave it to Cynthia Lee Fontaine because she had cancer.
That no one knew at that point.
And no one knew.
So it was like,
they gave it to her anyway, and it was like,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Because everyone thought Chi-Chi was going to get it.
Yeah.
And should have.
Oh, I do like Chi-Chi the
Me too.
main girl. Yeah.
She had a rough All-Stars, but she was great on her season.
Yeah, she was good.
So I think that's who it is. I think it is Silky. I've resigned myself to believe that because I don't want her there, but I think she'll be there.
Yeah.
Evie Oddly, Brooklyn Heights, and Akira C. Davenport. Here is how it's going to go down at the finale. If they do a lip sync.
Oh my God.
I never know what they're going to do. People are
switches
saying
up.
they're not going to do one, but I think that's just rumors because they don't want it.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Brooklyn versus Akira.
Okay.
And Brooklyn will win.
Yeah.
Because they need a white girl in the top 2.
Because, the white people need to be represented.
The white people need to see themselves on TV.
Exactly.
They don't see that enough.
Yeah.
I say that as a white person. And I don't believe that.
You're white?
That is not what I believe. Right now, I'm rainbow. But I am a white man.
Yeah.
A white cis man who likes to wear women's clothing.
Yeah.
I like to call myself a transvestite, but that word is no longer valid.
Yeah, it's not a thing anymore.
So I am now gender non-conforming.
Yeah. Okay.
Amen. And I don't wear women's clothes all the time.
Yeah.
I wear it more than usual. Anyway, what was I talking about?
What are we doing?
So, Brooklyn is going to beat Akira in a lip sync.
Okay.
And then we're finally going to get the Evie Silky lip sync.
Oh, is that what they're building up
and
to?
And Evie is going to win and send Silky home because she keeps talking shit.
Yeah.
And then we will have our Brooklyn Evie showdown that we got the preview for already.
Yeah.
That's my prediction. Again, I don't know any of this is true.
Fingers crossed.
But that's my prediction. I also think that Brooklyn and Vanjie will lip sync and Vanjie will go home.
Yeah.
That's how she won't make it to the top 4.
They're still not. Are they doing it still? No, they're not doing it.
Doing what?
They're playing it up.
No, I'm convinced that it's all for television.
But do you think they're actually all right?
So they're not together anymore. The rumor is, not the rumor, the truth is they are no longer together.
But do you think during the actual taping of it that they were doing it?
No, I don't think they have a moment to do it. They are locked in their hotel rooms. They're not doing it. If they're doing it, they have to do it in the fucking workroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
When they're having dinner break, they're in the bathroom. Because that's the only place you can do it.
Well,
Because they are locked in their hotel rooms, separate from each other. There's people standing outside their doors. You're not having sex.
Wow.
Unless you're sneaking out the windows.
But
which I don't know that you can.
Yeah, and we can thank Willem for that.
Yeah, Willem. Way to go, Willem.
Thanks, Willem. Your legacy continues.
Your legacy survives.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think they're really actually having sex unless they're doing it during breaks.
Yeah.
I think they like kissing each other. Great. Have a smooch. And I think
I
think they might have hooked up after the show.
Yeah.
Why not?
And they were like, no, it's not going to work.
And then they're like, oh, we're both bottoms.
Yeah.
I don't know any of this. This is all me just talking.
On that
note, we're going to say goodbye.
You can't end with anything better than that. So, well, thank
Bye,
you for
everyone.
having me for 2
Thank
episodes.
you for coming back, Roger.
Yeah, all the time.
You are welcome anytime.
Well, if your friends and I are going to do it, I'll do it.
All right. I'm going to keep you in the loop.
Yeah.
And I love you all. Thanks for joining. I'm going to put up the looks on Instagram.
The looks.
So go and vote for yours. You have 24 hours on my Insta story at The Real Very Brown.
The Real Very Brown.
THEREABL. The Real Berry Brown. You can spell. It'll be there for the next 24 hours. Go vote. And I will talk to you next week.
Bye!
Bye!
Look at my green eyes.
I look like a monster.
I am a monster.
You really are. Those are fun. Okay, bye everyone.
Bye.